Hello, welcome to Animated Movie Recap. Today I will show you a 2004 comedy family movie called Shark Tale. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The film begins with a group of fishermen at sea. Down there, they were fishing. One of the fishermen throws the fishing rod into the water while attempting to fix an insect on it. Meanwhile, Lenny, a male shark, comes, sending the insect to panic. Lenny was a vegetarian shark. When he observed the scared bug, he gets it freed, but his brother Frankie shows up. He chastises and mocks its younger sibling. The scene shifts to a fish city. It was an abandoned metropolis. The presence of an anchorfish indicates that all of the sharks have vanished. When the fishes hear this, they all come out of their hiding places and rejoice. All of the previously closed stores were reopened. The news anchor describes all of the attacks. Anchor also describes the city's situation. Oscar, a male fish, is shown. He was making his introduction in front of a billboard. Oscar works for a company called Whale Wash. All of the whales were washed there. Angie, a female fish, is pictured with Oscar. She was Oscar's childhood friend. She also works in Whale Wash with Oscar. Oscar was taunting Angie and making a joke about her. It has been discovered here Angie likes Oscar. The scene turns to the Whale Wash's owner Skies, who is approached by a shark named Don Lino. Skies has made Don Lino a buddy just for the sake of conducting business. Don Lino expresses his desire for his son to work in the Whale Wash Company. Skies convinces him that he can't do it. He does not want to scare the fish by displaying the sharks. Don Lino and Skies' friendship ends when Skies declines the offer. He storms out in rage. Skies recalls he is giving money to Oscar and dispatches jellyfishes to capture him. When the jellyfishes arrived at Oscar, it was as if they were cleaning the teeth of a whale. Jellyfishes takes him to Skies. It is discovered that Skies has given Oscar 5,000 clams. He says to give its money back. Oscar was beaten here. Skies asks that everything be returned within 24 hours. Oscar approaches Angie and informs her of the dilemma. He claims to want to be famous. As a result, he will never need to borrow money again. Oscar's father worked as a tongue cleaner. He wished as a child that he would grow up to be a tongue scrubber. When he tells everyone in the school about this, everyone laughs. Oscar promised himself that he would become renowned and a famous fish as a result of it. When Angie notices Oscar's concern, she presents Oscar its grandmother's priceless pearl. Because she is unable to watch Oscar depressed, Oscar sells the valuable pearl for 1 million clams. Oscar goes to Horse Court to repay Sky's loan. He learns while conversing that today's match is fixed. Lucky, the horse will win. Oscar, being greedy, fixes his 1 lakh clams at the lucky horse. Lola, a fish, sees Oscar and believes he is wealthy. She appears and begins conversing with him. Oscar is equally taken aback by Lola's beauty. While they were conversing, Skies arrived. Lola informs Skies that Oscar is wealthy, and he places his 1 million clams at the lucky horse. When Skies hears this, he brings Oscar into the sitting room. Skies inquires of Oscar who will win and how will they win. Oscar predicts that Lucky Horse will win. However, Lucky collapses before crossing the finish line in the match. Skies is enraged because he has lost everything. He orders jellyfishes to kidnap Oscar and abandon him in the deep sea. On the other hand, Don Lino instructs his sons Frankie and Lenny that they must now handle his business. They begin to eat food, and when Lino feeds his sons, he gives little fishes to Lenny. We already know that Lenny was a vegetarian. He releases those small fishes. Don Lino is enraged. He requests that his son, Frankie, go teach your brother how to be a shark, so he'll eat fish, and then Frankie will take Lenny to the depths of the sea. He states that you must now eat a fish in front of me. Lenny was panicking here, and then they saw Oscar. He was tied by those jellyfishes. They were beating him. Lenny and Frankie see Oscar for a long time. Frankie orders that Lenny eat Oscar. When they see Lenny approaching, the jellyfishes flee. Oscar doesn't understand anything and becomes terrified when he sees Lenny. Lenny acts here like he is attacking Oscar, but he makes Oscar free. Frankie becomes enraged and adds, coming to Lenny, "Let me show you while you eat." Oscar was going to be eaten by Frankie. Meanwhile, Frankie is hit by a ship's anchor. Frankie dies there, and Lenny becomes terrified and flees. Oscar doesn't comprehend, but the jellyfishes notice and believe Oscar has killed Frankie. Oscar becomes well known as a result of this incident. In the fish city, everyone believes Oscar has killed a shark. He was also summoned for an interview. During the interview, Oscar tells everyone how he has ended the shark. Meanwhile, Skies arrives and tells the interviewer to ask him anything. He states that I'm Oscar's manager. Oscar was concerned and perplexed by what Skies had said. He asks Skies while taking him to the other side, "What story are you telling?" Skies asks if you want to remove your debts to make me your manager. I'll tell everyone what you wanted to tell them. We shall divide the money we receive in half. They get ready for deal, and Oscar becomes well known in the fish city. Each fish refers to him as Shark Slayer. It denotes a shark killer. Everyone believes Oscar has saved the fish city while killing the shark. On the other side, Frankie's burial is depicted, and all sharks are present. Don Lino was downcast during his son's funeral. A shark explains how a fish became famous as a shark slayer because he has killed Frankie. Don Lino feels enraged upon hearing this. He orders his agent Octopus to deliver Shark Slayer and searches for Lenny. Oscar has become well known, and he can now be seen in a variety of advertisements and commercials. His interviews may be found everywhere. Lola was also with Oscar because of his popularity and wealth. Oscar's way of life has also changed. He has purchased a house in a desirable neighborhood. He calls everyone there at a party. Angie was also present at the party and was overjoyed to see all of this. Oscar can be seen accompanying Angie to the terrace. He expresses gratitude to Angie, stating that it would not be possible without her assistance. He then returns Angie's pearl. They were conversing. In the meantime, Lola arrives. She takes Oscar with him. Angie feels how Oscar has ignored her. There was a sudden announcement at the party that there are sharks outside. Everyone sees at the Oscars, so perhaps he will go out and compete with the sharks. Oscar is now forced to go out when everyone insists. When he sees there, he finds Lenny. Lenny tells Oscar that please keep me with you. I didn't want to go back to my father because I am terrified. While Oscar and Lenny were conversing, Oscar heard the voice of a baby. Oscar investigates and discovers several baby fishes there. They were sketching Oscar and a dead shark. They express their joy upon seeing Oscar. Oscar is regarded as a hero by them. Lenny is aware of everything. Oscar makes those babies run, and Lenny tells him that, I have discovered your secret. You lied to everyone. If you do not take me with you, I will tell everyone the truth, that you haven't killed Frankie. After all of this, Oscar reluctantly takes Lenny with him. Oscar conceals him in an old shop, and only Angie and Oscar are aware of this. When they arrive, they introduce themselves to one another. Oscar inquires of Lenny as to why he is now returning home. Lenny tells Oscar that I am a vegetarian shark who cannot eat fish. I couldn't tell this anyone and was terrified. Oscar joking and says that you're terrified like your father is a Don. Yes, my father's name is Don Lino, says Lenny. Oscar becomes concerned when he hears this, that he's brought an end to Don Lino's son Frankie. Oscar becomes terrified after hearing all of this and seeks the assistance of his manager, Skies. He returns and notices Angie in the shop. Angie has now learned about Lenny. Oscar apologizes to Angie for lying and promises to make everything right. Following that, Oscar, Lenny, and Angie collaborate to devise a strategy. Oscar and Lenny fight over their strategy. This battle was also broadcast on television. When the sharks and large fish see it, they flee from here. Oscar was bestowed with the title of hero once more. Oscar appears on the screen once more. When Angie sees Lola kissing Oscar, she feels enraged and returns to Lenny. Oscar returns to Angie, who is enraged. He inquires, what happened? Angie tells Oscar that you have changed. Will you waste your life telling lies? She conveys the message, I loved you. However, you are a liar who claims that Lola is only with you because of your money. She doesn't love you. And Oscar adds that when I was nobody, no one liked or loved me. Everyone likes and loves me now that I'm a hero. Angie claims that she loves him even when he was nothing. After all of this, Oscar departs and considers what Angie said. He breaks up with Lola as he travels to his massive mansion because he understands he loves Angie and enjoys her company. Following that, he considers siding with Angie. He brings some gifts to Angie and discovers Angie has been kidnapped by Don Lino. Oscar doesn't comprehend anything, so he and Lenny go to Skies. Perhaps they can seek assistance from him to set Angie free. Skies, Lenny, and Oscar visit Don Lino. Lenny arrives dressed as a dolphin. When Oscar arrived, he realized it was Lola's plot because she was present there. Don Lino was surrounded by the other sharks at the table. Angie was dangling between the tables. Lenny gets to its feet and takes Angie in his mouth. He flees, and all the sharks begin chasing after him. When Lenny speaks to Oscar, Don Lino realizes he is not a dolphin, but he is his kid Lenny. Oscar flees and the sharks follow. Lenny and his father were left. Lenny communicates everything to his father. The fact that he is a vegetarian shark. He also indicates that Oscar hasn't killed Frankie. Following that, Don Lino pursues Oscar in order to learn the truth. They all make it to the whale wash. Oscar imprisons Don Lino in a machine. All of the fish came there after discovering Don Lino imprisoned in a machine. Oscar is being referred to as a hero once more. Oscar calms them down and tells them the truth. He also explains to Don Lino what happens if your son is a vegetarian. He teaches Don Lino to accept his son for who he is and not to try to change him. Don't let him change because it's Lenny's nature. Don Lino realizes all of this and then hugs his son Lenny. Don Lino signs a peace treaty with Oscar. He informs Oscar that they will no longer consume fish and that the small fishes will be able to live in peace. Angie arrives and Oscar declares that he loves her. Oscar appears in the final scene as the owner of the whale wash. In the background, a sweet tune is playing. The fishes are all dancing on it. The film comes to a close with this great piece of music. Subscribe to watch more videos like this. Please like and share the video. Thank you for watching.